Hi everybody and welcome to BeatleDave's Beatles Bites. Today I will be showing an original Cavern Club brick, so come and join me. So hello and a very warm welcome to BeatleDave's Beatles Bites today, which is a more individual look at one-off items or even smaller lots of items which I have in my collection. Well, the subject for today's video is an original Cavern Club brick which was sold in 1983 by Royal Life. So let's take a look. When the original Cavern Club closed its doors on the 1st of March 1973, British Rail had ownership of the warehouse block 8 to 12 Matthew Street, containing the Cavern Club and its cellar from 1972. Their plan was to demolish the building to make way for a ventilation shaft for the city's new underground railway, where work would begin to knock down the warehouse and fill in the original cellar. By 1973, the proposed ventilation shaft was never built as water was found underneath and the flat surface above was later turned into a car park. So plans to excavate the buried remains of the original cellar as part of a £7 million redevelopment project were announced. Sadly, tests to the old cellar found that the arches were too badly damaged in the original demolition, so reopening the Cavern Club in its original form would not have been possible. In August 1983, Royal Life put up for sale 5,000 of these bricks from the damaged archways of the original cellar, complete with an authentication plate signed by former Cavern Club owner Ray McFall. These were sold for £5 each, with proceeds going towards the Strawberry Field Children's Home. A further 15,000 bricks from the Cavern site were used on the reconstruction of the new Cavern Club, which was built to the exact specifications as the original. So let's take a look. So here is the original Cavern brick in its original box. Actually hasn't been opened for some time, so I'm going to reopen it from how it originally was. I'm just going to take all the sellotape that I put on it off, and then we're going to slice that. And so there's only 5,000 of these which they sold off as part of Royal Life, and the other 15,000 they used in the original Cavern as it is today. So there we are. Let's see. There's the box. It's quite heavy, as you would expect. Upside down. And there we are. That's one of the original Cavern bricks, and there's the certificate or the plaque that's on my brick. I wonder where exactly this particular brick was in relation to one of the arches. I know lots of different companies, they actually cut these bricks in half or they quarter them and then they sell them on for quite big sums of money, but it's great to have a complete brick, I think. And I don't know how on earth that they got these metal plates stuck to the bricks, but you can feel it just coming up. Some of the dust coming off it, all that cavern dust. I mean, for me, the actual cavern itself is, I feel it's a bit more important than probably the Casbah, although they're both just as important as each other in the Beatles' history. But obviously it's where the Beatles first played and were filmed for the very first time as John, Paul, George and Ringo. And they did play there 292 times after all as well. I think these are quite collectible now. Obviously, once upon a time, you could get these for £5. I remember seeing on a stall in the Beatles convention in Liverpool in 1985. And I was with my mum actually at the time, and I said, oh, I'm going to buy one of these bricks. And actually, she laughed. But I think, you know, you see these going for about £1,000 now. So that's quite a good investment. I mean, can you imagine the history? If this brick could talk, what it could tell you? It'd probably say it prefers the Rolling Stones. No, probably not. You imagine all the bands in the Cavern through the years that have played there. Just incredible. the sweat and the atmosphere that this brick must have soaked up. Absolutely incredible. So thank you all for joining me today on BeatleDave's Beatles Bites. I sure hope that you've enjoyed it. So don't forget to join me again in 2 weeks' time for another episode where I'll be showing a very rare copy of the Beatles album Love Songs. So come and join me, same Beatles time, same Beatles channel. Anyway, as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, why not give us a like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. This is BeatleDave signing off.
BeatleDave's Beatles Bites.